So, before you scroll, listen to this very carefully because this reading is not for everyone. But if you've been crying silently, if someone chose another person over you and you still feel their energy around you, then this particular reading is definitely for you. Okay, and this is your confirmation because I see a heavy transformation in somebody's life, and maybe somebody who ghosted you here in their life or your life. Somebody's life is definitely transforming because I'm already picking up they are not at peace without you. Oh my god, look at this. I mean, this is your confirmation, guys. And what I am about to reveal is something they are hiding from everyone. Everyone means everyone. Okay, this is a soulmate, a pure soulmate connection that I see. I mean, this bond is so emotional, so pure. This person who ghosted you, it brought a heavy transformation in your life, in their life, and they have this realization now that you are their soulmate. Namaskar, everyone. My name is Neha Tankha. You guys also know me as Luna the Moon Tarot. So, before we begin, I need you to do something very important here. If you have ever felt ignored, if you have ever felt replaced or confused in love, just pause, okay? Just pause here for a second and like this video right now and comment down below, I claim this reading. I repeat, and comment down below, I claim this reading because your energy matters here, okay? And also, as I've been repeating from last 2 days, um, I've noticed something. A lot of you are watching my readings but not subscribing. And if my reading have ever helped you, guided you, or comforted you, please subscribe to my channel because you're not subscribing, you're just watching and going. It really supports me, it really motivates me, my channel, and helps me reach you more consistently, guys. Come on. Why are you doing this? Why? Also, my YouTube membership is now open for early access and exclusive readings. And if you prefer Hindi content, my second channel, Luna the Moon Tarot Hindi. I repeat, Luna the Moon Tarot Hindi at the end. Just mention that is there. So you can subscribe and even turn on the auto translation subtitles in your language so that you know if you do not understand Hindi, you will still be able to understand because it will automatically auto correct it for you. Also, the bookings are open for my white magic candle spells, and all details are mentioned in the description box below, be it the personal reading or white magic candle spell. Instagram, WhatsApp, both are available down below. So now let's just begin. Take a deep breath. You already have a little sneak peek that I showed you. Take 3 deep breaths. Take your person's name, center yourself, hit the like button, connect with my energy. Let's see what this person is thinking, the one who chose someone else over you. Okay, it seems like that. Your current energy, I'm picking up something very heavy here. Okay, very, very heavy here. Because this is not just a heartbreak here. This is not just a heartbreak here, guys. This is a shock mixed with emotional betrayal here. You didn't expect this, you trusted this person, and I understand why you trusted this person. Okay, and suddenly it felt like they replaced you. You like you were not enough. Okay, when they replaced you, it felt like you were not enough. But listen me out very carefully. You're not crying because you lost them. You are crying because you don't understand how they could do this to you. There's a thin line, there's a difference. And that confusion is louder than the pain. And I see sleepless nights here. I see sleepless nights. I see a lot of emotional thinking going on right now. I see overthinking, I see overwhelming emotions, I see you feeling overwhelmed emotionally as well. And some of you, you are still energetically connected to them. You feel their presence randomly, is what I feel. You think about them even when you don't want to. And that's not a coincidence, that's a bond. And that hasn't fully broken at all. Okay, so what I see with the cards here, oh my god, oh my god. Two of swords, two of wands, just give me a second, and six of wands. I'm seeing something very unexpected here. This person is not emotionally happy where they are. They may have gone out exploring some other connection, other person here. And if that's the truth, just comment hype right now and hype this particular video if you are in a third party situation, or if this is your story. Even if you are not in a third party situation, I feel that they lack making decision at the right time, the timing. Okay, when you wanted confirmation and this person didn't. And I see a very heavy energy shifting here. Very heavy, guys. This person, they thought grass would be greener. On the other hand, the grass would be greener. On the other side, they thought the other connection would give them something easier, lighter, less intense, because you were looking for stability and this person was not sure of that. Because your connection, trust me guys, it was deep, too deep for them to even handle. You love deeply. They didn't leave because you were not enough. They left because you were too real. You were too real. Now, if you ask me, they are actually comparing constantly. Constantly. So they may not say it yet, but they feel it. I see that change, that transformation happening now. The other person does not understand them the way you did. The emotional comfort, the safe space, the unconditional love, they are missing it and it's starting to bother them. Trust me, it's starting to bother them right now. Why they left, if you ask me? Oh, oh, oh. Now, this is important. The Empress, very heavy Venus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, King of Cups, and the Sun. So, they did not leave because of one reason. There were multiple layers. There were fear of commitment because you were too strong in front of them. You were too good to be too true for them. Emotional immaturity is what I see, influence of a third party, ego issues, and avoidance. Otherwise, if you ask me, this person also lacks emotional expression. They were really happy with you though. This person did felt, they felt intimidated by your strength here. You are an empress, of course. You knew your worth, and instead of rising, they escaped. However, because of their lack of expression, they lacked, they were too scared of being vulnerable in front of you, but they always knew that you bring or you give them that happiness. And you may be thinking right now that they moved on, but behind the scenes, they are watching you. Literally, they are watching you through social media, mutual friends, energy. This person is definitely watching you, but at least you are watching them. Somebody, they are keeping track, or you are. And I see regret slowly building. This person is so angry and upset with themselves, and have so many fears, but gradually, like a realization that creeps in at night, They are starting to understand whatever was hanging up in the air and they were not able to make sense. They are starting to understand what they lost. Okay, they are starting to understand what they lost, and I feel now, with the judgment and chariot coming out, they are gunning for a second chance. There is a communication energy here. It's not going to be like today itself, but not too far as well. Chariot tells me that they are ready to take an action and they have been thinking about it from long. And for some of you, this starts with small signs like checking your profile. You may see they viewed your story, something like that. Maybe indirect contact, maybe a sudden message. And when they come, it won't be very confident, it will feel hesitant because they know they hurt you by not giving you the much required stability, the commitment, because of their decisiveness of their in and out in this particular connection. They know they have hurt you. My advice, if you ask me, I would suggest don't wait in pain, wait in power. That is your lesson, guys, because this connection is teaching you self-worth. This connection is definitely teaching you self-worth. And listen, okay, so listen to me very carefully, because if they return, it should not be the same version of you waiting. It should be a stronger version. Who knows what she deserves? He deserves. Okay, so let's see where the future of this connection. Oh my god, this connection is not at all over you. Over for many of you, I would say. Okay, there, but okay, so it will not return the same way. There will be a shift in this. Okay, for few, I feel 1 week is when they are going to return. They are about to return. Either reconciliation with maturity or complete emotional closure and new love on the horizon. But in both cases, you actually win. You actually win. This is a win situation, a win-win situation for you. Oh my god. For few, I also see an apology coming from this person. They know what they did. And if this reading resonated with you guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel here. Again, many of you are watching but not subscribing. Do that. It is going to motivate me. Tell me your situation in the comments. I do read them, every single comment, because that's where I pick up the energies the next day's topic from. And for personal readings and candle spell work, check the description. Okay, you can reach out through there. You can go for budget friendly spell work. And remember, this is Luna the Moon Tarot reminding you that love always returns where it truly belongs. And in my next reading, let's see what I'm going to reveal. Maybe the timeline this time, when exactly they will contact you or something like that. Okay, so stay tuned for my next reading as well. Okay, and yeah, so the spell work that I'm going to suggest you for this particular reading is 7 days third party removal, which is very important here. Third party does not always feel romantically. If there's any other influence as well, I'm suggesting for that too. And I would suggest go for 7 days love reconciliation and communication spell work, or 7 days love obsession. If you do not have that budget, you can ask me for 1 day budget friendly one. We can go ahead and perform that for you too. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying till this time with me, and thank you so much for watching this particular video. I hope that you know you recover, you heal. If you're here, I'm sure that things are not pretty good at your end, but at the end of the day, you're the one who needs to decide what you want to do, whether you want to accept this person back in your life, whether you don't want to. I'm no one to suggest you here whether you should or you should not. That is solely your and your call. Right? Thank you. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye.